What are you paying for exactly? Well, you're paying for four things. Hello and welcome back to All Things Gumball. Today I want to share with you what a friend of mine was talking to me about earlier, and that was buying a route of machines that are already working. How do you buy machines that are already working? What are you paying for? What is the negotiation going to be like? How much money are you going to offer the person? How much money are they, the seller, going to ask you to pay them? One thing we got into a little bit was the financing of that deal, and today we're going to talk just about how to price the machines that are already working. Of course, there's going to be other things in the mix. Maybe the person has machines in storage and he wants to sell those as well, or maybe he wants to give those away. Find out about that before you finalize the numbers. But we're going to go to the whiteboard and we're going to look at the pricing and the breakdown of how you come up with the price that you want to offer the seller. And of course, these are my numbers. You can always go lower or you can always go higher. All right, let's go over to the whiteboard. All right, so we come to the whiteboard, and what I want to do is I want to share with you my way of pricing buying machines that are already working, that are already on location, okay? So we're going to start with a four selection machine, or what we call a four-headed machine. You've got the four-headed machines that are U-turns. You also have the four-headed machines that are Vending. Now, the machine itself is probably going to be worth, let's say, $100, okay? And the location. Now, how did I come up with $50 for the location? The reason I came up with $50 is because that's the going rate for people who find locations for you. Okay, $50. Now the candy itself is going to be $30 to $40 inside of the machine. 30 to 40. Where did I get that number? If it's a four-headed machine or a four-selection machine, candy is about $10 a selection. So let's say anywhere between $30 and $40. And the quarters themselves, let's say on average, $10 is the average amount that a vending machine will have per month. So if the person who's selling you the route is diligent and checking their machines every 30 days, there's probably going to be an average of about $10. So let's go from $10 to $20 there. Okay, 10 to 20. So the total amount that I would spend, let's add all this up, 150, 80, 90. Let's say 190. Okay, 190. Between 190 and 150, 190, 210. Okay. If they're four-headed machines, or four-selection machines, that's what I would spend on machines that are already working. Okay, let's do the three-selection machine. I would do $75 on the machine. Okay. And again, the location is still going to be the same. The location finder, or the person who helps you find the locations, they usually charge about $50, okay, per location. So I'm going to have to say this. It's going to be $50 straight across the board, okay? Whether it's a one-selection machine or a four-selection machine, you're still going to pay the same amount per location. Candy in a three-selection machine, probably $20 to $30 worth of candy, anywhere between 20 and 30. And then the quarters, I would say it's probably between $10 and $20 for the quarters. Okay. So that's going to be 150 to 175. Okay? Let's do a two-headed machine. Now, if we have a two-headed machine, I would say I wouldn't spend more than $50 on a machine that's two-headed on location. And I probably wouldn't spend more than $50 on a machine that's not in location. So there you go. You got 50 and 50. You get $100 just on the location and the machine itself. The candy itself, all right, the candy is going to be between 10 and 20. Okay, 10 and 20. And then the quarters itself is going to be, let's say, $10 to $20 in quarters. Now, I know we're doing all the same on quarters, but that's because the national average is $10 a month. So we're just kind of erring on the side of caution, okay? And so if you add all of that up, that's going to be $120. I don't know, to 140, I guess, 140. Okay, so I wouldn't go more than 140 on two selection machines. And then if you've got the one selection machine, of course, as I said, the location price is going to be the same. A one-headed machine, I would probably pay $25. I wouldn't go above $25. Okay, you have the location finder's fee, which is $50, and you can find these locations yourself. So I wouldn't. Okay, so the candy, I would say, is between $5 and $10 for the candy. Did I do that right? That's $5 to $10 for the candy. And then the quarters, again, I would say $10 to $20. $10 to $20, okay? So that's going to be anywhere between 90 and 105. And if you want to round down, let's say $100, round down to $100, okay? Now, keep this in mind when you are looking for locations and wanting to buy locations that are already established. You're going to do what's called negotiation. You're going to have a sit-down meeting. Hopefully, it'll sit down. Hopefully, you'll have a sit-down meeting where you're going to sit down with the person who's selling it. You could do it over the phone. You could do it through email. You could do it through texting. It doesn't really matter to me. I like to have a sit-down meeting. You can usually kind of tell what the person is thinking by their facial expressions and things like that. The negotiation, when you start the negotiation process, what you're going to do is you're going to start probably low, a low amount, and they're probably going to start at a high amount. And the process is to kind of come somewhere and meet somewhere in the middle. Either he's going to come down closer to your number, or you're going to come closer to his number, but you're going to meet somewhere in the middle. But in the process, you want to both be accepting of the deal. You both want to accept the deal. Okay? They want to be happy, you want to be happy. And it's called a win-win situation. You both win. They get what they want, you get what you want. All right, that's how I would price buying a route of vending machines that are already established. I hope these videos help you with your vending business, and I hope that they help you to succeed to a level where you want to be. I will see you on another video. Have a good morning, have a good evening, or have a good afternoon.